These are Sharpe's weapons. I'm holding Sharpe's sword, a heavy cavalry sword of the 1796 pattern and a brutal heavy blade. Clumsy, but in the right hands, and Sharpe's hands are right, this thing was a killer. My assistant, Arlene, how many plays were we in together?
Oh, at least six.
At least 6 plays together.
Yeah.
She's come all the way from New York to hold these two. This is the musket. That's what all the redcoats carried. This musket was in the British service for over 150 years. And in her right hand is a Baker rifle. And that's the weapon that Sharpe carries. This is the war winner, the musket. That one the French hated because it was so accurate. The interesting thing about this, they both got their bayonets fixed. This thing is a wicked thing, this bayonet. It's a spike. And it was, originally they were 17 inches long. This one is only 15 because it was made for the East India Company, for the sepoys to carry. The rifles had this, which is a sword bayonet. And the reason it's so long is if they were paraded together, say in square, and French cavalry were approaching, this bayonet would be the same length with the gun as this one. And therefore the French would come across a solid hedge of blades. Although this bayonet, I must say, seems to me much, much nastier than that one. But those are Sharpe's weapons. The other one here is a cannon. And this really isn't Sharpe, because Sharpe never was an artilleryman. But this beast here is a naval cannon, and it's the smallest naval cannon made. It was an Armstrong 6-pounder of the 1753 pattern, and this particular gun was on a British merchantman that was captured during the American Revolution by an American privateer. That privateer towed the merchant ship back into Providence Harbor, where it sank. And this cannon was then underwater for at least 150 years before it was rescued. I'm happy to say that this cannon that was made in Northumberland is now back in British hands, and I treasure it. It also was called an Armstrong because it was made by the Armstrong Works, and I like that because Lord Armstrong was to buy Bamborough Castle, and Bamborough Castle, of course, was Uhtred's fortress of Bebbanburg. So this has a connection not just to Sharpe, but also to Uhtred. Sharpe's weapons.